Daniel here came to pick up the OBS. We were ordering lunch and I got a phone call. Daniel is on the side of the road and we got to go save him.
I hate this. I freaking hate this. We've been on Carter's ass, wanting him to bring his truck up here and work on it so we can film it because he's doing some things that are pretty dang cool. Carter's brought most of his truck. That is cool as corn, son. See, there's Carter's truck, y'all. Who makes that Crossmember?
Flatout Engineering.
Flatout Engineering, and this is designed to go into the 67 to 72 chassis.
Yes.
Look, Chase can pick it up. Do that with the stock Crossmember with suspension on it.
You know I've been working out a year now?
You don't look like it.
I know.
It's not working.
Hey, dude, look at that little gun. I mean, I was looking at it in the mirror. I was like, man, look at that. I've never had that much gun. I don't care about all that.
And then out here, he's got his chassis
Yeah, that's a stock Crossmember.
with no suspension.
Come pick this up.
I'm gonna put it down.
That's the one that's been.
Oh, that's not that bad. What it's about?
What if you put the A-arms on
Oh,
it?
dude, it'd be super heavy. There'd be
Hell,
no
remember we
difference
moved
to
that
do
one from.
I know,
Go
we
back?
used the floor jack and the broken
It's
back.
so heavy.
But it had the
So heavy.
rotors and everything on it.
All right, what's up with this?
Got it ready to rock and roll. So we got another project happening at the Journey HQ. Let's get it unloaded. So you're almost done with it. Hopefully by next week, we'll be firing it up and you guys are gonna get to see how this performs.
Just like that? Is that how that works? That snap?
Yeah, that's how it usually works. When I watch videos, they snap their fingers and it's done.
It,
I hope we do it that quick, but that's what I do a lot. Measuring.
measuring and fabricating.
Yeah,
And,
and you don't realize how messed up these chassis are.
really?
That's for doing Josh's, I do. What you doing, Carter?
Just looking at these instructions and getting everything level, which is kind of a pain in the ass on this floor.
Our floor's crooked.
Oh, real crooked.
Just getting everything level and now measuring 100,000 times, right? So while Carter has been over here measuring on his frame, I figure he's gonna be measuring a lot today. I'll show you when some more action happens on it. But now I get to fix this gas door. Let me show you. So you all know we got the flappers on the old Macker, right? And Chase, if you look right here, see those lines? That is from this thing two-stepping and swinging all the way out. It comes all the way out and hits because it's coming out with such force. But it also, it loosed a bolt. It's got this bolt here, it's supposed to have one there. It lost a bolt. So we're gonna get that fixed and back in functioning flapper order for all the flapper fans out there. The old Macker got the flapper. All right, my gas doors are gassing. We replaced a bolt. I adjusted their fitment a little bit so that they fit nice. They're lined up as good as they can be. They still have slack in them, and that's just in the hinge itself. If it ever gets too bad, I'll just hunt down another set of gas doors and swap out the hinge components, or maybe I'll make a whole new hinge for it. A custom made hinge for a stupid idea that's so much fun. Next thing I need to do that we should have done a long time ago, this passenger mirror is really loose, so the wind and vibration pushes it back. So I'm gonna take this thing apart, tighten up that spring a little bit, and see if I can tighten the mirror itself up so it'll stay in one spot so you can set it and forget it. All right, so what have we learned?
We learned that the rear end has to be level too.
So our floor is so crooked that the rear end sitting on jack stands back there was cockeyed also, which was throwing off his measurement from that point back there to this point up here. And now,
Perfect. 116 inches.
start cutting.
No, we still got mark a lot.
Okay.
And then we can cut.
We can't start now?
No.
I'm treating you like you treat.
Oh yeah,
Me.
like I do you. I would do you that way. Come on.
you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Slow down now. Every time you'd be sitting around like that, you're coming out too hot. You've
Today-
been sitting around too much.
I have been sitting around, and then Russell comes and grabs me and says, we got to do some work. What we're doing is we're putting on these billet aluminum custom car emblems from Andy, and they're a major upgrade from our 3D printed. These are, listen, wait. Hit the backside where we don't scratch it. This is actual aluminum, billet aluminum, not 3D printed. It's gonna shine and bling. It's gonna be a lot nicer than what we've got. So we gotta take those off, Russell.
What are we gonna do first?
We gotta tape. Russell says something about preparing.
I want them to be straight as these, and those.
Well, you should probably do it, not me.
So I'm gonna take some of this 3/4 inch painter's tape and tape me a straight line underneath the emblem that's already on the truck. That way, when we take that one off, clean it up, we'll have a guide to go back on and put them on straight so we're not taking a bunch of time measuring and setting stuff up.
We're gonna use fishing line. It's a braided fishing line. I believe this is like 80-pound test, so hopefully this holds up.
Just don't get it too hot and be easy on her, baby.
Yeah.
She'll roll on through there.
All right, let's see. We're gonna just get it behind this corner. We're gonna kind of,
Oh yeah, you got that. Saw with it more than you'd pull on it.
well, we did leave some residue.
Yep, and
It's not bad. We got this one off. Now all we gotta do is I'm gonna use my thumb, I think.
yeah, you can just thumb that off
Honestly.
there. It should come off. It hadn't been on there a crazy amount of time.
No, it's been on there about a year.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So he's gonna get the double-sided tape cleaned up, and then we'll come back when we're putting the emblem back on.
This is what we gotta do.
Yeah. That's all you got to do is line it up.
Well, we gotta get that in one try because once I take that glue off, it's gonna stick. But
Yeah.
the backing,
Okay, you only get one try. Don't f it up.
pretty much it.
You did it.
Now,
You can pull your tape off.
billet
And you didn't have to measure anything.
aluminum.
And it looks proper, son.
Yeah, that looks a lot better. All right, if you want a custom car emblem just like we got, go follow Andy at Custom Car Emblems. You can find him at all social platforms. Custom Car Emblems, go check it out. He can get you hooked up. These billet ones aren't out yet, but he's working on that. They'll be soon. This is like prototype stuff, but he's doing 3D printed. You can get those. Check him out, Custom Car Emblems.
It's next day here at the Journey. We got most of the stuff we needed to get knocked out on old Mac yesterday, but today we just got a whole bunch of other stuff going on, including this maniac man back here behind us. We call him Crash Carter. It's Chris Carter,
The man,
the myth.
the legend.
So Carter went to Lowe's last night and he has bought every level they had on the shelf. I think we've got 72 levels on this frame right now. So if it's crooked, it's definitely your fault. I'm just trying to get everything straight. Carter's got his center line pulled down the chassis, everything, levels, trailing arm cross member, levels. Lots of specialty shims. I don't know if y'all can get these. These are, they don't even make these anymore.
I want y'all to know, when you're building race cars like Carter, there's levels to it.
So Carter's got a lot more measuring to do. We're gonna let him get a lot of this measuring done and bring y'all along the way of putting this cross member in here the way we do it.
What kind of level is this? Like
This ain't level 7.
level 2.5. That's what we got. We got level 2.5. All right, just got off the phone with a guy that's in San Antonio. He just sent me $500 for a down payment where we don't sell this OBS. He said he's been watching the channel, watching us build this thing, and knows how detailed we went into it and that we did it right and we did it nice. So he's pumped about it. I'm super excited that we're actually selling something And I'm happy, excited. We got some money flowing. This thing does take money to operate. So we needed to sell something, and that was a blessing that we got to sell this. Heck yeah, super pumped. Carter, you excited?
Yeah.
We sold the OBS.
So the OBS, now we don't have to.
Jack with it.
Back to measuring.
Back to measuring again?
Sure.
Okay, just triple measure. James says triple measure. We probably need to quadruple measure.
Measure 10 times.
Cut once. Cut once is the ticket. That's definitely got to be the ticket for us.
What you doing, Chase?
Well, I just figured this needed a bag.
Somebody buying? Are they?
Yeah.
I'm sad. I'm happy because we needed some cheddar here at the Journey to keep buying Red Bulls. Somebody's gonna get an awesome OBS. It's sad to see, but it's happy to see at the same time because we're just gonna constantly add to what we're doing and build more trucks. We've got plenty of other stuff to build. We got other things for sale that we hope they sell too.
Yeah. I'm super pumped. They already know I'm pumped.
Yeah, I know you're pumped. I'm back from the eye doctor, and now we got to go look at this truck to try to make us a little money. You're an idiot. And Chase wants to drive this $3,000 Honda instead of that $90,000 Super Duty.
This
So
Honda's way cool.
he loves this stupid little go-kart. And then us riding in it together makes me feel some kind of way. Look at way down here. I want to be falling in my Camaro with my V8 loping and throwing fire and spitting turds out the back of it.
Well, that's not what this is.
Now we're riding in a turd.
This is like, this just brings me, this brings me joy to drive this thing. It's like you're in a go-kart, like you're a kid again, and you're just driving around, zipping around, and it's just so much fun.
Let me put my seatbelt on because you are zipping.
It is fun, dude. I like it. And you know it'd be way better if it was a standard.
It'd be better if the windows were tinted so nobody could see me
Oh,
in
yeah,
here.
dude. It's crazy dog. It says you wear a dog.
We got rid of that dog.
Oh, we got rid of it?
It was crazy.
Oh.
What are your plans for this truck? Because I'm
Todos sus planes para su troca.
nice.
Rebuild, like a full rebuild. Basically.
But like, you want it low or do you want it like factory?
Como factory, como
I got a buen
original.
picture. Got a picture.
Oh, he does want it
A little
low.
low, kind of stockish.
Okay, yeah. I see
Yeah.
what you're wanting done. What does that say? Bell telephone. Oh, dude, this is a Bell telephone truck. That's what this was. I don't think anybody else would put Bell telephone on the back of a truck.
It is stamped? No.
No, it's a sticker. It's a sticker.
That's a super cool truck.
Super clean.
I think we've got him swayed in our direction of like what'll look cool, and he still knows what he wants. We need to get him some prices together so that he knows what he's getting into, knows what he wants to spend, and he can make the final decisions.
I don't know what you were saying. I saw a garage sale and I got distracted.
Junk collector.
Where are we? I go this way,
You
right?
go that way.
See, look at that.
So we're gonna get some prices together, and hopefully we can get this deal done, and they're ready to get going as soon as we are ready to pull the trigger with them. So we'll see. We're gone for just a little bit. And Carter destroyed it.
It's whacked off.
What?
You've been in here whacking off.
What have you been in there doing, Carter?
It's whacked off.
Let's show you what we're talking about. We're talking about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the front of this truck definitely whacked off.
Yeah, so
I like it.
it's definitely not for the novice.
No.
No, you better be ready to do some fabricating and some measuring and some not giving a shit.
You should have just handed me a Sawzall. I could have done this in no time.
I know you could have, but it probably would have been driving down the road like that. The ass end would have been going around the front. Hey, how'd you wear your tires out so fast?
Chase did it.
Chase did it.
That's got to go right there.
Yeah, and level. I knew I was gonna have to mark. I just didn't know how much.
Oh, you're hitting right here.
Yeah, but
Just a
No
couple
big-
more trims and you'll be
Yeah.
ready. Get it ready. I'm telling you. Once you're ready, I'll tack this up. I'll weld this sucker in there, buddy.
We both got the same look on our face.
okay.
I guess they don't trust my welding skills.
So that's the bottom of his tire right there,
Where's the bottom of the tire?
right here.
Oh, wait. That's gonna be pretty dang low, buddy.
Yeah, boy. When we started this project, when he started this project, he came in with the intentions of having 5 inches of ground clearance. The OBS got 5 inches of ground clearance.
What do you think you're gonna have now, Carter?
We're gonna be around the 3 or 4 range.
3, yeah.
That's all you need.
That's the bottom of the frame, so anything below that is gonna be.
Oh, so
Yeah, from the bottom of it, where's that square?
no, dude, you got like 4 inches. No, you don't even have 4 inches.
It's gonna be like 3.5, dog.
Oh, it's close to 4.
It's close.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.5.
Let me see.
She gonna be low.
I can still come down. Like I'm gonna take one of the shims out.
What difference does that make? Cause how much clearance did you have for the upper just now?
Yeah, you don't want to be touching. You want to give it a little room.
Yeah, but I don't want to be so damn low that. Cause.
Oh, if you go down, it's gonna go up.
Yeah, and if I'm not tall enough to get around, then the camber. Because as it goes through the motion, it cycles.
Yeah.
It's.
I was just getting it lined up.
You gotta do it right.
You gotta do it right. You're gonna do it right.
He's the one to be talking.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking the whole time.
Hold on.
Let's cut it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Now he's all doing it right when it's his. That's 4 inches, homie.
Dang. Perfect.
Welded. And then you still got clearance.
Yeah.
Carter's frame is one piece again. He just tacked it all up, hoping everything's perfect. Perfect enough, he had it a 16th off. I told him, weld that son of a. We don't worry about no 16th of an inch. This ain't Pikes Peak. This is redneck. No, I'm just kidding. So you're gonna weld it all the way out now here on the backside?
On the backside, I'm gonna weld it all the way out.
All right.
And start filling in all this stuff.
So in case y'all are curious about all of these extra cuts here in the frame, initially Carter had pancaked the cross member. He had raised this section up so his upper control arm mounts would be up higher, and he didn't like it, so he went with this cross member. He put all that back to factory location, put this cross member in, and now he's gonna weld out this section here. We're gonna leave the front section alone because it holds the core support, and we may need to do some adjusting once the core support goes on, but welding this out, and then you're gonna start boxing in the frame rails. This is sad for me. This man came from San Antonio, and I think he's gonna take the OBS. I love that truck. I don't wanna see it go. We need the funds here at the Journey, but dang, I like that truck. Oh, that looks nice. Corvette. All right, what's next? Oh, he did make these plates, and he's gonna cut it out of this bucket right here. We redneck, we saving metal. This metal's still good, right, Carter? It's been painted all this time, so it's protected.
All right, guys, we got Daniel here from San Antonio?
San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio, and he came to pick up the OBS, taking it home. Super happy with it.
I love it. Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, dude, it's a nice truck. I'm glad you enjoy it.
Yes.
I'm glad you're gonna enjoy it and drive it, because I haven't drove it that much.
Yeah.
But now you're gonna get to use it.
I'm using it and I'm gonna love it. I'll tell you right now, I love it. Just watching the videos, watching the builds. Hats off to you guys, your team. You guys have done an outstanding job of building this truck. So it's a work of art. So I just get to drive this piece of art everywhere now. So it's beautiful. I love it.
Appreciate it, dude. Thank you.
Likewise.
It's Chase's last time to drive Project OBS. Daniel, I hope you enjoy this truck, buddy.
I think he is.
I hope he enjoys this truck. Bye-bye, OBS. Carter,
Yeah.
you need hearing protection
For what?
so you can hear me yell at you
Oh, why are you yelling at me?
because you don't listen.
That's a question. Why are you yelling at me?
Because you can't hear. Oh, you're saying I shouldn't be yelling at you. I should respect my elders.
Yeah, exactly.
Russell, we didn't even get to eat our celebration lunch for selling a vehicle.
This is my worst nightmare.
We were ordering lunch and I got a phone call. Said the transmission went out or something happened to the transmission. There's transmission fluid all over the vehicle. So we're hooking up and we're headed out and going to see what the problem is. How could that happen? I mean, I've drove that truck to Tyler and back, been driving around town, and he got to Crockett. That's not that far away. But he sent us some pictures. We think we know what's wrong and we think it's an easy fix. So we're headed to go hopefully fix it.
Dude, I've got anxiety.
It's okay.
Did I sit down after that phone call?
No.
I stood up the whole time.
No, it's gonna be okay. I promise.
Let's go. I hate this. I freaking hate this.
It does suck,
No,
but it's
more
not
than sucks.
it's not the end of the world.
Do you know how bad I'm gonna sleep tonight?
It's gonna be okay. I promise.
We're only about 20 minutes away from him, so we're gonna get there and get this fixed. God almighty.
I tried to tell Russell that it was probably my fault that I didn't tighten that hose clamp up tight enough.
Guess who's checking the other hose clamps?
Russell?
Russell's checking them all, buddy. God dang it. And it made it a long time without coming loose, buddy.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
I mean, we've been driving the truck.
I'm just glad that it's nothing major.
It's major enough. It's not major.
It's not major,
But
dude.
it's only sucks because he just left with the truck and
It
it's
does
on the
suck.
side of the damn road.
It does suck.
We're about 10 minutes away. Y'all will be there instantly. Here we go. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, there he is.
There he is. Dude, what happened?
You know, I was rolling 70, 75 and dropped to overdrive. I'm like, well, overdrive just got done. And I was coming down this line right here. And I thought, well, let me get to the stop and I'll go to drive again. And it's just, I'm like, oh, so I limped it right here.
Yeah.
And then I got out and realized
There is fluid everywhere.
fluid
Was it
is
not
all over the place.
smoking?
No, it was not smoking.
That's wild.
It must have just happened.
It just happened, so
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. Yeah, there was transmission fluid all over the side of this thing. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's everywhere. You know what the problem is, though, right,
Yes,
Russell?
sir.
So you're gonna be able to fix it?
Yes, sir.
I want to tell y'all, this sucker's stressing.
This ain't nothing. This is nothing. Trust me, this is nothing. I'm not stressed. I get to meet a cool dude like this. I get to meet two other friends and just
Two other people
by.
stop
Literally,
by?
two other people. Somebody's like, I know them. I know that. That's Journey HQ. Oh man, what that truck is badass. I'm like, oh yeah, thanks man. He's like, what happened? I'm like, oh, it looks like a line just came in, but he's like, and I popped the hood. I'm showing
Yeah.
him everything, and he's like, I just wanted to stop and see this truck. I just love this truck.
That's awesome.
So he knew. He's like, oh, that's Chase's place, right? I'm like, yeah, it's Chase. I know Chase. Like, god dang. And then he stops. Oh, I know Chase. I went to school with Chase. Oh, and I went to school with so-and-so. I'm like, God, okay, well, shit, I'm in the right place then to be.
It is. You asked me earlier if the small towns is pretty small. I said everybody knows everybody.
Exactly. No,
Russell, you going to town, boy. Glad I was there to, look pretty, give you moral support.
It was a very straightforward fix,
Yeah, that was pretty easy.
but it just sucks that it happened, and it makes me nervous because it shouldn't have happened. I mean, maybe the clamp just wasn't tight enough. I don't know. I put an Earl style clamp, one like you would use for fuel injection on there, and then I double checked the other one was good and tight. So,
Good and tight.
Good and tight. We added transmission fluid to the truck because it lost a significant amount. He's going to drive it to the car wash. We're going to spray everything off. We'll check the transmission fluid again, make sure the levels are good, and then send him on his way again with his new truck that's going to keep me up tonight.
It's only a 4-hour trip, maybe like 3.5 now. So once he gets home, he'll let us know, and you can go to sleep.
I guess.
You'll be all right.
It'll be all right.
Russell's gonna be staying up thinking about what went wrong.
I normally,
what happened.
here lately, I lay in bed and build my Camaro in my head, and now I'm going to be worried about a hose clamp.
All right, now we're at our favorite place that we're always at, O'Reilly Auto Parts here in Crockett. We're never at this O'Reilly Auto Parts, but this is our first time coming here.
I mean, it's a practice. Drake, I get this. No. Don't let him run. Don't race, man. I'm doing excellent, buddy. How are you? I'm doing okay today. Saving pretty good, mood. I got rates under the journey. I just keep what else to be. You know my blood type? Be positive. Yeah. I just can't help myself. This is my name, baby.
What'd you say? You don't want them to see you through what?
I don't want them to see me through water spots. I gotta make sure this thing is pristine.
All right, the next phone call I want to hear from you is when you make it home.
That's it, dude. You got it, man. Right when I'm home. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.